So hello all of you out there, and I've decided to kind of do some sort of new format related thing with this every Monday, so it will come out every Tuesday. I'm just gonna do a general update of how I'm going on, and you know, I want you to comment down below how you're going on as well, and it's just a time to let me talk about what I need to talk about on the channel and just how everything's been going over the past week, just a sort of weekly update for you all, just to, you know, maybe give you a sense of involvement in the channel more than obviously all your comments and suggestions for videos, as obviously I do factor all of those in as well, and I love hearing all of your suggestions for videos. I will get round to a lot. There are quite a few videos in the pipeline that I really do need to finish off. I'm good at starting things, not very good at finishing things, but either way, you know, that's besides the point. They will be out at some point within the next couple of months, or in the end of the year, for like guides and tutorials and all of that. I do want to push that on my channel a lot more, as in the long term they do really successfully as a general thing over YouTube. You can get a lot of success and warrant a lot of success from it, and I'm saying this because the only reason why I'm on YouTube obviously is to kind of care for an audience and to have an experience. I'm not here for all of the internet clout. If I was, then I probably wouldn't still be going after a year of YouTube and not having 100,000 subscribers already. I'm nowhere near that. In fact, I'm about to hit 3,000, which will be quite a nice milestone, and I'm going to be very happy when I hit that. But you know, we're not quite there yet. We can get there in the next couple of months, though. It shouldn't be too bad. It will be relatively quite quick in the grand scheme of things. It will seem like a second ago when we even hit 1k. Actually, it feels a little bit longer than a second ago, but that's besides the point, really, isn't it? But yeah, I'm very thankful for all your support and all of that we get on the channel. Guides and things for like away sword taming and like base spots, and even building tutorials and just general things, and even some outlaw stuff as well. It's all in the pipeline. I just, you know, I've got to nestle top 10s around all of them, because you know, you've got to do those smaller project things before getting all of the sort of bigger project things done. And I know they're not really big projects, but I want to make them of like really high quality, and if I just scrap it together all in one day, it's either going to take basically a lot of my day up, and I don't really have the time to afford that because I've got a lot of music stuff going on, and then getting a video that probably I'm still not the happiest with. I might as well just maybe spend a couple of weeks on a video, just working on it every day a little bit and just getting it really up to scratch. Obviously these videos basically take no editing whatsoever. It's just simply B-roll of some art trailers, and then I just talk over it, and there's some music in the background for the ambience of it, and it kind of gives me a sort of a clean slate to do a lot more productive things on this day. Obviously making the top 10s takes a little bit because you've got all the B-roll to get through with all of that, but still with this kind of stuff I'm enjoying doing it a little bit more. I just find maybe it's sort of more fashionable for my kind of content style in a way, and I like sort of doing what I'm doing because I like discussing news topics and all of that, and I like discussing what's going on in the world of art right now, not just what's going on in the world, because that's a little bit too depressing for me to want to discuss on the channel, and I'd rather keep this channel a little bit more light-hearted than what's going on in the real world. A sort of escape, if you will, to kind of better myself in a way of just like only really be happy on here, because if I'm like not feeling well on a day, I would simply probably won't upload. If it's a simple cold or something, I'll still upload, but if I'm not really in a good mood, I'm not going to be uploading, because I don't want to upload when I'm angry or anything like that, because I'd rather just put the time and effort into making a piece of content which I enjoy, and also I don't feel like I am like not in a way like not very happy and just nice within it, because I don't really want to be invoking those kind of emotions on the channel. I want to keep a very positive community here, and maybe some of you don't like the way I run things because I've got a lot going on, so the amount of time I can put to the channel is not the greatest, and I still want to keep with the consistent daily uploads. It just helps my brain get around things, and this channel is sort of quite a big part of my life nowadays. It's really important to me, and it brings in quite a significant amount of revenue for myself that you know, I actually really do enjoy this as a sort of part-time little job that I have on the side, and I love hearing your comment suggestions. It really does make my day. Even if I don't reply to all of them, I definitely make sure to read a lot of them as well. Actually, just all of them, because I have the time to read all the comments that you've given me, because I'm not those massive channels where I get thousands and thousands of comments a day. Maybe 5 to 10 a day, if not slightly more of a video does well, and that is well enough for me to keep up with all of you guys. And I really do enjoy that in a way, because it means I feel like I can connect you a little bit more. And sometimes I don't just comment on all the comments. I really should probably do a little bit more of that and connecting with you guys a lot more. But I do want to connect with you guys a lot more throughout this year, because I have plans for this year for the channel, and I just want stuff to go well for it. And there's a kind of balance between actually how much work am I going to have to put into the channel, because I'm willing to put some work in, but it's just finding all that right time around everything to put said work in. And you know, that's the bit where I'm struggling with a little bit, because if I had like basically every day free, then I would spend loads of time on the channel and spend quite a while on each video every day, and I really enjoy making content. Some bits of it I find a little bit more on the boring side, but the overall scape of creating content is something which I really enjoy, and then publishing it and releasing it out into the world and just seeing how many people are really appreciating the content. Yeah, it's not the biggest proportion in the world, but numbers is not really what I care about. I don't get caught up in those kind of things, because that's not what I need to care about as a creator. I'm here mainly for the purpose of fun. It's not like this is my full-time job and my living is on the line if the channel doesn't do successfully, or if I don't upload maybe every day, even though I have been consistently doing that for quite a number of days now, which I'm proud of, to say the least. But yeah, you know, I don't need all of that, because it's not kind of my main source of just getting things done with money and all of that. But still, you know, it's a nice, very kind of easy way once I got past monetization to make money off of the channel, because I really do enjoy the videos, and obviously the monetary incentive does give me a little bit more incentive to make said videos, because it does factor in. I'm not going to say, oh well, I'd simply just do the videos purely for the fun and entertainment of myself, and that really does play in a big factor, much larger than the money proportion of it. But I imagine if you couldn't earn any money on YouTube, I maybe wouldn't have been as enthusiastic as I am towards it, because at the end of the day, artists still love all of their creations, but they do want to get paid at the end of the day. You know, that's just a thing with life. You do have to get paid at some point, and you know, the money does do something for me to keep me motivated and all that. And for you channels out there that aren't monetized and looking for monetization, I believe in all of you guys out there, and trust me, if you really do put the work in and find something which, like, actually if you just find anything, even just one simple thing that you can do that's relatively easy, that still catches on, consistently do said thing until you reach monetization goals. And then once I've found you do that, you can differ a little bit, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, am I actually going to meet all of these goals? Because if you find something that catches on and works on your channel, and you know that before the kind of deadline year really you can get some monetization, that's going to be your way to it. And that's how I did it, but my content maybe hasn't differed as much as maybe it should have.